Hi. Okay. I'm trying to be in a better mood, I swear. All right. Okay. Well, I remember high school as I'd say typical and not typical in the same time. Because typical in the fact that you're trying to cram thousands of teenagers, whatever, into a space and trying to give them knowledge, and you feed them the lines of this is going to be important for the rest of your life. And uh, if your high school experience isn't good, then you know people tell you all the time it gets better. Yes and no. Um, yeah, it does, but no. I'd say it doesn't because I have been pretty well educated for most of my life. And I was taught to not answer all the questions. And I feel like for some of the classes I took, they didn't know what to do with me because I was already past the material, but they couldn't do anything else with me. So I was bored in a lot of my classes in school in general. So when it came to high school, the only thing I wanted to do was, besides gain, I guess, more knowledge, is to socialize myself to be around other people, like able-bodied people, and not just disabled, which was harder than you think because I was always looked at as the disabled girl. So kids would treat me like, oh well, I'm gonna do my one good deed for the day and talk to the disabled girl. And you know, I didn't get asked out that much because I think honestly they were scared of me, didn't know what to do with me, didn't know what to say to me. And at that age, you're talking 15, 16, whatever, you're past the age of being a kid and just being curious, so you ask questions. Well, your parents um, get you out of that and say, no, don't ask that question. So then you have me trying to explain to you what my disability is so you understand it, but then you don't ask me any questions because you don't want to hurt my feelings. So you end up with two people at an impasse, and no one ever learns anything about each other, and no one actually meets each other because you're not getting to know me. You're getting to know the version of me you think I am, but not me. Um, it did get better in college because finally I found out that everything in your past doesn't matter, and they judge you based on the person you are that day or the person they continue to meet throughout the years if you're lucky to keep your friends. And the thing is that because you don't, it's not that you lose friends, it's that you have to find friends on your same schedule, and every major has a different schedule. So you meet a lot of people, but then they drop off because you don't have the same free time they do. And so they ask you, do you want to hang out? And more times than not, you have to say no because you have to turn in this paper or this thing, or you have to go to this class or whatever. So, but the universal thing is that happens to everybody. Everybody is going through the same thing you are. So you're all in this weird universe, kind of, together and figuring out the same problems, kind of. I mean, I know they're individualized, but there are issues that everybody faces, no matter who you are, in this thing, in this place that you are all together. So there's commonality there. So then you get to know people for people, and you can meet people from all over the world, all over the country. That's not just from where you live. I mean, one of my best friends from college is from New York because we kind of think the same way. And she's still one of my best friends today. And one of my other best friends I've known in my entire life. And we have basically the same life story, only he's a boy, guy, and I'm me. So you have a bit of both. But so for all the people out there that are teenagers, 20 somethings, whatever, maybe even 30, if your life is not where you want it to be today, it will get better, and your lifelong friends will come from the places you never expected in your life. So keep an open mind and keep a positive attitude, and I swear it works out. So, yeah. Thank you guys.